Drone 4 showing you General Motors' current home, the iconic Renaissance Center. But in the background, their future headquarters, now called Hudsons Detroit. Thanks for being here with us for the News at 6. I'm Kimberly Gill.
And I'm Damon Fernandez in for Devin Skillian. In one simple move few saw coming, General Motors agrees to move out of the Ren Cen and to a brand new spot right around the corner.
Yeah, this is big news. This all, of course, raises all sorts of questions about the future of the building, which has stood as the defining structure of Detroit's skyline since construction was completed back in 1976. Business editor Rod Maloney live to break down what came out of a joint news conference between GM and Bedrock. Rod.
Well, Kimberly, you know, this was as stunning as it was back in 1996. I was there when GM announced that they were going to buy the Ren Cen for $75 million. They've since put $1 billion into it, but it's a tough building. It's always been difficult for them, and now this seems to make as much sense as buying the Ren Cen did back 28 years ago. So let's talk about that a little bit. General Motors now only has about 2,500 employees downtown after COVID. Much of the operation moved to the tech center up in Warren. And apparently Dan Gilbert has long had this idea, as he built his massive tower here downtown, of moving GM into the office tower, which sits in front here.
Today, I could not be more pleased to welcome General Motors to Hudson's Detroit.
Dan Gilbert made his stamp even more indelible on Detroit's landscape, GM foregoing its longtime headquarters on the river and moving into the newly named Hudson's Detroit building, the new GM logo shown on a video screen for the first time here. Mary Barra saying it's a full circle move.
And this is our fourth headquarters here, starting with the very first one on Woodward between Fort and Congress.
Mayor Mike Duggan saying Dan Gilbert first pitched him on this idea 6 years ago.
And I said, Dan, they haven't been in the Renaissance Center that long. Are they even looking for a new headquarters? He says, no, they don't realize they need one yet. He says, but I'm going to pitch them.
Now, stepping back and looking at this major Detroit business shift is longtime Detroit real estate analyst and retail specialist Jim Beery. He leased the retail operation inside the Ren Cen before GM bought it and says it's actually a good thing Bedrock will now do the heavy lifting of repurposing the Ren Cen.
They'll be able to do some things with that building that General Motors wouldn't, because General Motors is not, their DNA is not made up to operate a multi-story, multi-discipline building.
And rather than look at the tall hill to climb to give the Ren Cen relevance again, Beery sees it as most entrepreneurs do.
And this is a kind of a space that could attract something we can't think of. And so maybe there's an opportunity from that perspective.
Now that is the optimistic vision for the Ren Cen. There are a lot of people wondering what in the heck Dan Gilbert is going to be able to do with it. They talk about maybe putting some housing in that, but getting plumbing up and down in that building has long been an issue. So it's a problem, and the question of whether they can actually salvage it or will it become a largely vacant place that very few people could really make it around and navigate inside, we'll have to see. But Dan Gilbert and his team have taken that job on. And as I talked to Sandy Barua, the head of the Chamber of Commerce the other day, he says, I don't bet against Dan Gilbert. So we'll see what they do.
Yeah.
Back to you.
Rod, I know you said GM only has about 2,500 people working in the Ren Cen building. Mm-hmm. How long do you think it'll take for GM to move those employees from there to the new Hudson's Detroit building?
Right. They have not given us specifics yet, but the building isn't finished, so they got to finish it first. Sure. They just topped it off last week, and that's for the big tower. For the office building, it's going to take some time, so they're saying probably 2025. We're not sure exactly when just yet.
All right. Can't wait to see how it all pans out. Rod, we appreciate it.